Good morning, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. Needing to check after that doozy of a storm we got yesterday. Make sure there's no hail damage. Luckily it was pea-size hail. I think everything looks okay. Be interesting to check that back acre. Yeah, I think everything's looking all right. And then I see that big, beautiful moon up there, and I thank the Lord for the rain, because I was telling him this time last year, y'all might remember, I was out here at 4:30 in the morning with the water hose, watering the perimeter of the property, making sure that if there was a fire, we could fight it off at our perimeter. So I know many of you down in South Texas, bless your hearts, are dry as a bone. Bertha, I saw your comment this morning that you're very dry. And Selena, I saw yours. Sorry, Selena, I have a niece named Selena. I saw yours too, and I know you guys are needing the rain terribly bad. We haven't put our tent up yet over our Beaver canopy because we want to make sure that most of the severe weather season is gone. We don't want to worry about losing it like we did almost last year. You know, we're getting some bends in it, even with it not having the canopy on it. And then that's where Greg fixed it last year. But all looks to be okay. Thank the Lord. So we are going to have our market this morning. We're going to open up at 9 o'clock. Greg's got to pick some more tomatoes out there. Got a lot of work to do today. I did can up my salsa. I got 10 jars of salsa, and so that adds 14 to my repertoire of salsas this year. Get over here so you can see me a little bit. You can see that beautiful moon up behind me. Isn't that gorgeous? But anyway, so yeah, we're praying for a lot of people this year. We're praying for our state. We're praying for Florida, all the Gulf states, because there's a good chance we might see some hurricane activity in June, but we're going to pray that that's not the case. I know you need the rain. I know you do, but we do not want any kind of hurricane activity. Eagle lover, I hadn't heard from you in a couple of weeks. You guys getting a lot of rain out there? Let me know. But yeah, guys, it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a hot day, and now it's going to be a very humid day. I'm going to come out here and have a cup of coffee with my papa. He's an early riser too, and we used to do this all the time. Sit out here on his front porch early in the morning and have our coffee. Checking to see if we had any hail damage on our plants out here. I think they look to be okay. Thank goodness. I sure hope we get a crop, guys. I sure hope we do. So you can see we got a little bit of a froggy morning. After that rain, we got a little over an inch of rain, which we're very thankful for. We're thankful, again, that the hail wasn't any bigger than it was, and it didn't last any longer than it did. Oh my goodness. And let's see. We're thankful that we're fixing to open the market. We got the market going this morning. We're going to open up at 9 a.m. We've got loads of tomatoes. My papa's sitting out here with me. Say hi, Pop.
Hi.
So kids, it is humid, and the heat index today is going to get up to 104. We do have a chance of more severe weather this evening, but we're really hoping that we just get rain. We'll take the rain. We'll always take the rain, especially this time of year, because any minute now that faucet's going to be turned off. So I'm not seeing a lot of fruit on my squash. Again, are you guys having that problem? I want to know, especially in our area, if you're having a hard time seeing squash. I'm getting lots of mayflowers, which is pretty common for early spring, but I'm wondering if the humidity is not affecting my squash. Let me know, guys. I am going to replant in June and see if I can get some. I'm not seeing a lot of squash bugs, so that's not the case. I'm seeing many male flowers. So we did the cow mag, and we're kind of backing off to create maybe a little bit of adversity on them, to maybe make them bloom out some females, because I really miss my squash. I picked my green beans heavily yesterday, and I see that there's more in here. So guys, on your bush beans, a lot of people pull up the bush and just take their beans. I do not. I pick as many times as I can off of them until I feel like that they're exhausted. And last year I got 5 pickings, but they say the average is about 3 pickings per bush bean plant. We have a load of elderberries coming in, guys, and it's way taller than me. You might remember last year they burned up. So we're hoping to get some this year. They're all producing out their flower heads really nice like. And yeah, there's some weeds in there, but we're kind of keeping them there, hoping that it maintains, and these are sunflowers, maintains some of the moisture. This is where my pomegranate used to be. And so we've gone in, guys, because we didn't really have anything to put in here. And I've just popped some of them herbs that we had left over in here, and they're doing really well. And some eggplant. You can see my eggplant's doing good in there. We just wanted to see if we could get anything to grow, and we don't want soil standing. So we try to plant where we have a spot. And this is a weed. You're a weed. But look at these basils. My goodness, and be sure and pluck your flowers off if you want them to get bigger and bushier. But they're liking their spot right here, for sure, for sure. This is some of our opal basil. And then we put some peppers in there. And then this is where the pool used to be. And we popped some of our old pepper plants in here that we didn't sell. And they kind of went into shock. But last night's rain really gave them a good water, and they really kind of perked up. But it's a muddy mess. We've been quite busy, y'all. We've put a big dent in what we harvested this morning, but we still have more to go. So we sold out, guys, at noon yesterday. We sold out at noon today. It is 83 degrees with a heat index of 94. I think we're supposed to get up to like 104. Hank, he's a great watchdog. Anyway, so we're naked right now. We went through about 150 pounds of tomatoes yesterday and today. So, yes, and so we've got more that we'll be selling next weekend. They're still pretty green, so we think that we'll have time. And if not, I can can some up. I made 10 jars of salsa yesterday, sold every one of those. So we had a pretty good morning, and we're thanking the Lord. So we have a threat of severe weather this afternoon, and it's heating up a lot more today than it did yesterday at this time especially, and it is extremely hot. In fact, I'm fixing to go in there and get Greg out of that big high tunnel because it's too hot. He doesn't need to be in there. But let's go see how hot it is in the little high tunnel, and that'll give you a good idea. So it's right at 110 degrees. So yeah, I gotta go get him out of there. It's like a frog in boiling water. You don't know really how hot you're getting because you're in there. And it sneaks up on you, and then before you know it, you are burning up and dehydrated and teetering on maybe heat exhaustion, or even worse, a heat stroke. You can see the air is pretty thick, so we'll be watching for severe weather. I don't mind the rain, we just don't want the severe. We don't want any hail, we don't want any high winds, certainly don't want any tornadic activity. So thank you for spending your morning with me. And it barely is afternoon. It's 12:30 right now, and we are so thankful for the business that we've gotten, and we're thankful for all the good things. I just am waiting for the rest of our stuff coming in, guys. Everything's a little slow. My squash and zucchini and cucumbers and peppers, but we're hoping to see some soon. Take care, God bless, and we will see you. And if we have severe weather, I'll post. Love you.